With us now is Asaf Shiloni, and we're going to be talking about biotechnology and so much more. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you, Donna, for having me. I'm great. Thank you for having me on the show.
And so you're calling in from Israel, is that correct?
That's right, from the center of Tel Aviv. You can see the skyline behind me, the beautiful Tel Aviv.
Well, we are so happy to have you on the show. One of the things that impresses me so much is about your company that you've started and all the people that you've been able to help through your technology. So, can you tell us a little bit about that market?
Yeah, so Kadimastem is active in the cell therapy market. Cell therapy is the science of creating treatments based on using cells, anything from the use of the patient cells to train the T cells to fight against cancer, the use of stem cells in areas like tissue regeneration and creating full organs.
How did you first discover some of this technology in terms of stem cells and the way that it could help people?
So stem cells have been out there for a long time. At Kadimastem, what we do, we use stem cells because those are cells at their earliest stage. These are pluripotent cells that have the potential to become any cell type. So we have the knowledge how to program them to become heart cells, blood cells, liver cells, neuron cells. In the case of Kadimastem, we focus on two cell types. We focus on astrocytes, which are brain cells, and we use them for the treatment of ALS, and insulin-producing cells that will hopefully bring cure to diabetes.
Information when it comes to the medical field a lot of times is borderless. And what do I mean by that? In my opinion, when I've researched your company, you're willing to help the world with your technology, which is something that's so extraordinary that you're really putting the people first. What made you decide to build your company in that way?
So it's all comes from the vision of the founder of the company, Professor Michel Ravel. He is a prize-winning professor at the Whiteman Institute that won the Israeli prize for a drug he developed for multiple sclerosis. And from the early days, his mission was to bring treatments and save lives. And I must say that from my perspective, there is something unique knowing that something you do every day might one day bring treatments to millions of people around the world.
Did you yourself have a strong why? Was there somebody that you know that you love that was having difficulties, so you decided that you would like to get involved in this type of technology?
So from my perspective, that was a passion years ago. Stem cells specifically was a passion for me, and cell therapy because of the endless potential and the fact that the future of medicine is lying in that field. And I'm now in my position as CEO of Kadimastem. I'm talking daily to patient advocates and to the head of the ALS Society. Our leading product is a treatment for ALS using our astrocytes, for which we had a patent. And to hear those stories on a daily basis of the suffering of patients, and that gives you fuel to kind of wake up every day with a smile on your face, knowing that there is a potential that hopefully, next year we are continuing our clinical trials for ALS, and we are praying that one day the drug for the untreated disease of ALS will come between our hands.
So much research has gone on, and yet there's so much more to do. How can we in the public become more aware, more educated about the steps that we can take to help those afflicted with those degenerative diseases?
So first of all, there are a lot of websites listing things, everything happening in the field. There is the organization like BDRF and ISSR, but you can always go to the Kadimastem website to learn about our programs. And I think that one fascinating thing is the fact that a lot of research is talking about treatments. And what we do, for example, with diabetes, that's going to be the first time that therapy will actually be a cure for the disease. We're using stem cells to create uh, insulin-producing cells, and we have a technology to create a lot of them and to sort just for the good ones. And then we put them in a magical thing called capsule that protects those cells from the immune system. And the preclinical studies we've done so far show that there is a potential that actually in insulin-dependent patients will be injection-free, and that cell therapy will actually cure diabetes. So for me, this is magical. This is something that if I would be out there as a patient, I will wake up every day and ask, okay, when is that coming and when is it becoming available?
Absolutely. And I wanted to also share is that with diabetes, a lot of times it gets so advanced that people lose their limbs and things of that nature. So, you can save a patient. There are going to be new technologies that are happening. You're on the forefront of all of that wonderful technology. And thank you very much for being here with us, because in my opinion, the reason that I really wanted to showcase you today is the fact that you are doing great work, you are world renowned, and that the steps that you're taking now are going to make all of us have a brighter future. So I just wanted to tell you personally, thank you. So from all the way in the United States to all the way there in Tel Aviv, I continuously send you all my best. And I'm looking forward to all of the great technology that you're going to be announcing with major discoveries year after year. But thank you for all your hard work up to this date. We really do thank you.
It's a pleasure and a lot of show. So thank you so much.
And we'll be sending people to your website. And I know that research and other foundations are going to be instrumental in supporting your great work. So we'll make sure that we spread the word there as well.
Thank you so much. And
Okay.
we'll keep you updated about everything, all the magical thing happening in our company and in cell therapy in general. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very, very much. Okay, be well. Thank you. Thank you, Asaf.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.